Friends, Brian here for Yes You Can Play Guitar. As a YouTuber, and more so having a music-related YouTube channel, I get a lot of questions. How much money do you make? How does it work? How do you make money off of YouTube? Having a music-related channel, sometimes it can be a little more complicated. Sometimes you hear stories about, I'm sure you've all seen Rick Beato do his videos about copyright strikes, copyrights, fair use, some of the issues he's had. Very recently, there was an amazing bass player by the name of Charles Barhoud. I hope I pronounced his name. He's an amazing bass player. He has over 1 million subscribers on his YouTube channel. He did a cover of the Eagles' Hotel California, and he got a copyright strike for it. For a lot of people, this is very confusing. They don't know what's what. What is a copyright strike? Well, why do your videos get blocked? What's a copyright claim? I thought this would be a good time to take the time and kind of explain how it works with a music-related channel to help a lot of you people out there who don't understand. Also, another reason I'm doing this video, as your channel grows, again, I have a small, maybe some people might consider a medium-sized channel. I have over 20,000 subscribers now. But some time ago, a few months ago, I got a comment. And you know, on YouTube, you're going to get negative comments. You can't make everyone happy, and that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. That's just life. But I got a comment one time of someone saying, and as you know, on my channel, we've done a bit of a deep dive about Prince. And this fellow said, how dare you make a lot of money off of Prince's dead name? Something to that effect. So the first thing I did, I went to his YouTube channel. He doesn't really have any subscribers. His YouTube channel just wasn't set up very good. He had some not very good videos. And I really realized, I said, this guy is really misinformed and misguided, and he has no clue what's going on. So I thought I would take the time to do this video and explain some things for people that aren't sure how it works. When you see someone, such as myself, in my particular channel, I do reaction videos, interviews with names in the music industry, and also I give guitar lessons and guitar tips. So I want to delve into this to explain some things, to clear things up for some people that might have some confusion, and also to give something to think about for people considering doing a music-related YouTube channel. So what happens when you're a YouTuber? You make a video, okay? The first way people can make money is you need to have over 1,000 subscribers to become what is called monetized. But once you can monetize your channel, that means when you see ads on a video, you get paid a very small amount for having ads on your video. It's actually like, you know, we go by something called clicks per mil. It's a CPM. So some videos, the YouTube algorithm comes up with it. Some videos you can have per 1,000 views, you might make in the dollars. Some you might still be making in the cents. It all depends. Every month, YouTube does a tally of how much money you've made with all your videos, and you get a payout once a month. You have an AdSense account. And every month, if you've accrued over $100 of AdSense revenue, you get a payout into your bank account. What is copyright? Copyright is when you use copyrighted material, someone who has the ownership and the rights to a piece of material. In this case, music. So if you're doing a YouTube channel, possibly a movie review channel where you talk about movies, but anything where you are using a piece of copyrighted material. So when you do reaction videos, okay, so I would say over 90% of my reaction videos are not monetized. So when you see an ad on a reaction video of mine, I'm not making any money. The money from those ads goes to the copyright holder. Okay, there's a copyright claim and there's a copyright strike. A copyright claim, when you upload a video that's a reaction video, the YouTube software scans it, and usually there's going to be a copyright claim. Copyright claim, no problem. Your channel's not in trouble. You can still post the video. You just can't monetize it, or any money from it is going to the copyright holder. No problem. You guys also probably know I did one cover song. I did a cover of a-ha's Take On Me a year and a half ago. I went out, I paid for the mechanical rights to record it and my own version of it. I uploaded it to YouTube. Copyright-wise, there's what's called a third-party copyright. This is my understanding. So, a-ha wrote the song. So they get the majority of the money from the ad revenue. Now, for me as a third party performing a cover song, I get a small percentage of that. Rick Beato. Rick Beato is the king of YouTube when it comes to music, for the most part. Rightfully so. He has an amazing channel. I'm a fan. I watch it myself. And Rick's talked about having copyright strikes and some of the battles he has had. Copyright strikes. Copyright strikes are not good news. That's when someone who owns a copyright doesn't want you to have anything on your channel to do with it, and you're issued a copyright strike. Copyright strikes are very bad for a YouTuber, okay? 3 copyright strikes and you're taken down forever off of YouTube. And you'll notice, although there's no perfect system, there's a lot of YouTubers out there who put their heart and soul into that. It actually becomes their full-time job, you know, putting in God knows how many hours a week into it, just to have it taken away like that. So the fellow who played bass, he played a bass cover of Hotel California. Now, whenever someone recommends the Eagles to me for a reaction video, I don't go anywhere near the Eagles. Because Don Henley has been on record at C-SPAN himself saying they have 60 people on staff, 5 to 6 days a week. All they do is scour YouTube to hand out copyright strikes to anyone even breathing the Eagles. So for this fellow who's a phenomenal talent, he puts out great content on his YouTube channel, just to be given a copyright strike just for performing a cover that he was not making money from. The Eagles would have been making money from it. Don Henley would have been making money from it. So in essence, he is promoting the Eagles to the next generation, to all his viewers, right? So it was actually of a benefit for them to let him have his bass cover up on YouTube for the exposure, and they were making revenue from it. I don't get it, but this kind of stuff happens all the time. A blocked video. Now, a blocked video is an interesting thing because a blocked video I get from time to time, and what I do is I don't dispute it. What I do is I just take the video down and I put it on my Patreon. So it's extra content that I upload to my patrons for my patrons to watch. So there's, God, I don't even know how many, maybe over 40 videos now I have up on my Patreon that were blocked on YouTube, but my patrons can watch them. Now, I interviewed a wonderful guy by the name of Doug Helvering. Doug has an amazing channel, and I interviewed Doug, and he went from like no subscribers to like over 200,000 subscribers in a very fast period of time. He gets blocked all the time, and we had a discussion about that, and he disputes when videos are blocked. I don't. I take it down. I don't even bother with it. If you make disputes on blocked videos and you lose the dispute, there's a chance you might get a copyright strike. We put up our video. We don't make any money from it. We hope people like it. Maybe a few people will subscribe. You get a few views. And that's all that happens. So when you see a video on my reaction videos, 9 times out of 10, I'm not getting money from it. Okay, if not more than that. Okay, just keep that in mind. I'm going to show you guys here. This is a short list of my most viewed videos, okay? I did a video called, Did Zakk Wylde Fail Pantera Fans? It's a controversial topic in the world of guitar. I kind of did it tongue-in-cheek because Zakk Wylde is a guitar icon. He's an amazing guitar player. Very different style than Dimebag Darrell, although the two were really good friends when Dimebag Darrell was alive. It was more of a tongue-in-cheek thing, saying like, do you really think Zakk Wylde failed the Pantera fans? Well, it was a hot topic, and I got a lot of views. As you can see, it is monetized. I did notice a bit of a bump in my pay. The next one down, okay? I like doing Elite Bata reactions. I make no money from them, but it's great. I meet all these wonderful people from Indonesia, and they've been very, very good to me and my channel. Elite Bata, Julie 97 reaction, okay? Ineligible. I make no money off of that, okay? 127,000 views. Next one, Elite Bata Samoga reaction, 88,000 views. It's ineligible. Elite Bata, Another Day, that's a Dream Theater cover that he did. There's a copyright claim on it. It's not monetized. Okay, 79,000 views, and so on and so forth. If you look down, I did a video beginning of March about Metallica. And I love Metallica. Don't get me wrong, I have the utmost respect. I love them. I'm not as big of a fan with their newer music as I used to be with their older stuff. And I had a very gentle, polite way of just voicing my opinion on one of their new songs. It's a hot topic, 51, almost 52,000 views. Maybe a little tiny bump in my pay. Not much. Okay, and going down, we can see Do a 19 All-Stars. My reaction to that, 41,000 views, ineligible. The next one, Elite Bata, My Heart Will Go On. It's off. I can't monetize it because there's a copyright claim on it. So just to close on YouTube or AdSense, if you're a channel that's not using copyrighted content and you're getting hundreds of thousands or millions of views, yes, you are making money. If you're putting out content that's getting those kind of views multiple times a month, every month, you will be starting to make some money for sure. But for me, small YouTuber, small to medium YouTuber maybe, for most small YouTube channels, if you're lucky and you are getting paid from Google AdSense each month for your AdSense, you might be able to pay a bill. If you have a month where you're a little more views than normal, you might be able to pay 2 bills. If you have a month with a video that's getting a lot more views than normal and there's no copyright issues, you might be able to pay 3 bills, but you're not living the life of luxury, believe me. What can you do to support channels that you like their content, you like the creator? First thing, just watching a video, clicking subscribe and commenting, because when you do that, it helps us in the algorithm. So whenever I see that, I think this person took the time out of their day to subscribe to my channel, watch that video, and write a comment. It means a lot. It helps keep that motivation going with YouTube, even when the financial rewards are not there. That's a very simple, easy way if you want to support a channel. Hit subscribe, watch some videos, like the videos. You guys probably know me from my reaction videos, my interviews, maybe my guitar lessons. Of course, when I do certain videos like my guitar lessons or whatever, it's for the guitar players out there. They don't get as many views as the reaction videos. Some of the interviews get decent amount of views, but when you see a creator like myself doing that, watch some of their other videos. Getting those views really helps a lot, especially if there's no copyrighted content. That's an easy way to help a channel and a creator that you enjoy. When you watch Rick Beato's channel, he often talks about buy the Beato book, because that is a big way to support his channel. Buying merchandise off of someone's channel, whether it's a sweater, a coffee mug, a book, an ebook, that helps them because that money is going to them and to support their channel. I've looked into buying merchandise for my channel. You can tell here with I had some prototypes done of hoodies, t-shirts, but the cost of everything is so high. You guys are probably noticing that the price of everything has gone up. Getting shirts and getting them printed is the same thing. And then to do shipping on top of that, I don't want to be one of these channels that's charging somebody 75 bucks for like a hoodie. I'm sorry. I can't ethically do that. And I don't want to go in the hole doing that either. So it's something I'm working on and I'm hoping to figure out. But a lot of channels, they do sell merchandise. If you can afford it, buy merchandise. Equipment that you're looking to do, if you're an aspiring YouTuber, if you're curious as to what the equipment that the YouTuber uses, they might have affiliate links, right? So if you scroll down in my description box, I make a list of all the equipment I use. You might be like, oh, that's cool. I like this or that. If you click on that and make a purchase off that link, we might get a very small Amazon affiliate commission, like very small. But it's another possible means of revenue. Another great way to support a channel that you like, join their Patreon. I do that often with different Patreons just to carry on the support. I'm fortunate that I've had some support from some wonderful people on Patreon. So what happens with Patreon is you're saying, hey man, I like your channel. What else can I do to support you? So if you pay $3, $5, $10, some Patreon tiers go up different levels, 50 bucks, 100 bucks. Even if you pay a few bucks, you get different rewards depending on the levels. For my channel, on my reaction channel, people get to watch all the blocked videos that you're not going to see on YouTube. We have a community there. We have discussions. Sometimes when we do an interview with a famous person, they'll get a heads up of who I'm interviewing and I'll ask them their questions with a shout out. So I'll ask the famous person, I'll say, hey, our Patreon so-and-so would like for me to ask you da-da-da-da-da. And I give them a shout out. Sometimes when we do these interviews, we have extended footage that I don't share on YouTube. I just share strictly for Patreon. There's a lot of different extra perks I give for my reaction community. Another common one was, if you're a level 2 or level 3 Patreon of mine, I get hundreds, if not thousands of people asking me to react to different songs a month. If you join my Patreon, if you're a level 2 or level 3, if you're level 2, if you request a song, I do my best to give you that one song a month if I can. And if you're level 2, I might give you 2 reaction requests. I also have a guitar Patreon community that I've just started. Extra guitar lessons, videos, tips, downloadable tabs, PDF files of music for people. Lots of stuff going on there. But Patreon is a great way to support your channel. That's why you probably see me mention Patreon a lot. And hey, for a lot of people out there, if you're like, hey, you know what? I don't want to get involved in this Patreon stuff and that. A lot of channels like mine, you can go up on my YouTube banner and you can just donate. You can click donate. I'm just going to leave the option there. If someone just says, hey, Brian, I think you're awesome. Here's $5, man. Keep up the work. It means a lot to me. And one of the great things about YouTube, as I've said many times, is I've seen a lot of kindness from people around the world. A lot of kindness and support from people that I don't know than what you would think you would get from people that you do know. It's a very, very interesting thing. So guys, again, YouTube's a lot of work. I love my journey. I love the people that I meet. I do my absolute best. And I appreciate all the support. But for a lot of people out there, when you're making hurtful statements and hurtful claims towards people who work very hard, keeping certain legacies alive, showing appreciation for different musical styles, educate yourself and then make a comment. All right, guys, remember, practice hard, but practice smart. No excuses, and we'll see you soon.